Challengers is the freakiest movie of 2024.
Alrighty then.
If I'm being honest, this movie could go down as the freakiest sports movie of all time.
He ain't lying.
Now, what I will say before getting into this is that if you've seen the trailer for Challengers, you've basically seen the movie already.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Not because all the best parts are in the trailer, but more so because they kind of recycle the same patterns throughout the movie. But you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Correct!
Challenger stars Tashi Duncan, an ultra-competitive tennis phenom, played by the one and only Zendaya.
Damn!
Now, she's also the center of a love triangle between two promising tennis prospects.
Oh, hell no!
Now, the two in question include Art Donaldson, played by Mike Feist, and Patrick Swayze, played by Josh O'Connor. Now, for a little context, this dynamic duo grew up playing tennis together and against each other at one of the top boarding schools in the country. So suffice to say, they all had game.
Okay, I'm waiting for the punchline.
But see, tennis wasn't the only game being played.
What do you mean by that?
I'm gonna just be straight up with it, bro. Challengers is super messy in all the best ways.
I'm listening.
Tashi, Art, and Patrick leave no stone unturned in the world of toxic romance.
I'm just asking that you love me no matter what.
What am I, Jesus?
Yeah.
You can expect everything from lying to cheating to manipulation. Plus, there's even the occasional dirty Mac.
Got nothing left to lose?
Granted, you could just chalk a lot of this up to them being young and dumb. But at a certain point, you gotta call a spade a spade.
You just find a way to read again? Read.
See, but what I like most about Challengers is the way that they were able to really humanize each character, or in this case, athlete. Because there's no real good guy or good girl in this situation. I mean, by the end of the movie, I didn't really like none of them.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
But despite all that, I'm happy to say that Challengers is just as much a tennis movie as it is a romance flick. Because when you look at sports like tennis, they're just as much a mental game than they are a physical one.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
And through each of these characters, we get to see both of those things manifest, whether it's on the court or off it. Especially with Tashi, because it really just shows that, you know, they're more than just athletes.
You were the chosen one!
But I also want to know, what was your favorite era of Challengers? For me, I would have to say the Stanford Arc, and probably like a little bit after, just because I really think that Zendaya really got to flex her chops with this role. Not only because it's an active one in general, being, you know, a tennis movie, but also she got to tap into this really competitive energy, almost akin to like a Serena Williams type vibe. Some would even say that it's infectious.
Okay.
And on top of that, some publications are even calling Challengers the sexiest movie of the year.
I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it.
If you ask me, it speaks to Zendaya's range as not only an actress, but also a producer. Because let's be honest, bro, like, she is the draw for the box office this go around.
People know me.
And this is a huge step for her career.
I'm kind of a big deal.
But let's get back to movie specifics, bro. Challengers was full of moments. Whether we're talking about the cinematography or the visual effects, both of them jumps was fire. I mean, I never would have thought tennis could really look like this, bro. And you can tell that a lot of care went into the making of this film. What's also important to note is that they were able to tell not only a compelling story, but also keep the integrity of the game at the forefront.
You got honor and you gotta have integrity. You understand what I'm telling you? I said honor and integrity now.
Which is why I had to give Challengers a 9 out of 10 G-File score. But if I had to say anything, my only real gripe with Challengers is that they dragged it, bro. And when I say they dragged it, I mean, like, bro, this movie is probably like 10 minutes too long. Especially when we take into consider the final game, bro. The amount of slow-mo that they used almost had me feeling like I was watching a Snyder Cut.
Big swing and a miss. Yeah.
Granted, it did lead to one of my favorite callbacks of recent history. All in all, Challengers is pretty good, man.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
But that's all I really got for Challengers, man. If you enjoyed this review, here's another one we think you would like. But before you go, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and yeah, I'll see y'all next Friday. Peace.